everyone, it's Jade from Boho Bookworm. I thought that I'd do a bit of a self-care day today. So I've been up since about 5:30 this morning. I read a little bit of my book. I'm busy reading The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, which I am thoroughly enjoying. It's about this woman who decides that she wants to die. And a few hours before her death, she basically goes into this mystical library and she meets this librarian who takes her on different journeys of what her life would be like if she'd made different decisions in her life. And it's so beautifully done. It's obviously a little bit like fantasy based, but it's very thought-provoking and I'm really enjoying it. Quite hard-hitting actually. Recently I've been reading a lot of John Marr's books and they're all based around right where I live. And this book, The Midnight Library, is also based around where I live. It's in Bedfordshire. So I just find it so fascinating that suddenly I live in this place I'd never heard of before. And next thing, all these books are falling right into my lap, completely coincidentally, that are where I live. It's just bizarre to me. Anyway, so I've had my morning coffee, I have boiled some eggs, had breakfast, and I really wanted to go for a cycle and show you a little bit of the little village that I live in, but it is miserable English weather today. Let me show you. Look at this. It is just disgusting. I did it. I came out for a ride and it's beautiful, really wet, horrible, but it's beautiful. Here I am by myself in this lovely English village. I wanted to go in here and show you some deer, but sadly it says no cycling, so we can do that today, I suppose. But let's go explore and see what's around. It's beautiful. As I cycle, I am busy listening to more of The Midnight Library and I'm just loving it so much. It is such a stunning book. Oh my god, this feels good. I'm so cold. I got absolutely drenched and caked in mud, so I'm now having a bath to warm up and get clean. I might even paint my toenails today, actually. Okay, I am bathed, I am ready for the day. Before I can really relax and enjoy it, I do need to do a little bit of admin. So I am about to email a recruiter that's just gotten back to me because I'm busy trying to find a job as my other one fell through, which really gutted me, but you know, just got to keep trying. And then I am also on the hunt for a car, and I have found one actually that looks quite nice. It is a second-hand Ford Fiesta, which is only a few minutes away from me, so I might go have a look at that later. Yeah, I was going to get this really lovely little Nissan Micra. I gave it a test drive and it was great, but the dealer just seemed a little bit dodgy and I wasn't too sure that, you know, he was just gonna tell me some lies or something. You know, I'm quite nervous about doing all this by myself and figuring out what the hell MOTs are and car insurance, and it is stressful to be me right now. But first things first, let me email this recruiter. Alrighty, just got a little bit of pasta that I made last night. I know it doesn't look that appealing. It's just penne with a tin of tomato sauce, some garlic, peas, and I can't remember what else I put in it really. I just felt like, oh, and lots of basil. So that's my little bit of lunch. I'm gonna carry on listening to, hold on, let me turn around. I'm gonna carry on listening to The Midnight Library. I have got an hour and 50 minutes left to go with it, and it's so exciting. It really makes you think about, you know, if you make one decision in your life, it changes everything. And you know, like I've had a couple of boyfriends in the past, and if things hadn't worked out, or you know, if things had worked out differently, where would I be right now? Would I be as stressed out and financially fucked? And what's going to happen in the future? It's it really just makes you think about life and your directions and your purpose and fate, really. Right, I have made a hot water bottle which is between my thighs right now, and I am in bed trying to keep warm. Cold today. And I'm about to watch the third episode of Bridgerton, which I started yesterday. I wasn't too sure if I'd like it, like I'm more of a reality binge watcher, and the occasional true crime stuff. But yeah, I just decided I'd give it a go, and it was between that or The Crown, and I know that The Crown is a lot longer, and you've got to invest a lot more of your time into it and really concentrate. I think I will watch that at some point, but so far Bridgerton seems pretty cool. It's like the story of this girl who she's trying to find a suitor, and this one dude's being very bloody pushy about marrying her, but she seeks this advice from a guy, and they kind of pretend to form a relationship, but as it's going on you can really see that they have a bit of a connection. So yeah, it's just kind of something to enjoy now that my admin stuff is done. Yeah. I did finish The Midnight Library, but I'm not going to say anything about it yet. I want to leave that for my January wrap up video. But I will say get it and read it, and I would be very surprised if you don't enjoy it. So I've just been like binging what's it called? Bridgerton, and like yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's great. But I'm struggling, guys. Like obviously like my breakup and everything. But also like I don't know, I feel so shit today. It's close to that time of the month, so it's probably why I'm feeling a bit emotional, but it's just like get it together. I'm lonely. I live alone and it's lockdown. And I'm struggling. I don't just want to watch Netflix all day. I went out on a cycle, and I was feeling really good afterwards. I came back with a big smile on my face. I braved the drizzly day, got drenched, and I loved it. But that was 1 hour out of my day. I've got 23 other hours I have to fill up, and I miss my ex a lot. We're like we're friends, and we're kind of whatever, seeing each other, but we've taken away all labels, and said like no, not commitment. He said he's committed to me, which I don't know, I'm confused by it, and now I'm just in my own head all day, and I just like fuck. It's very hard. My day of self-care hasn't been going very well. I was snacking on pistachios and roasted salted almonds while I was watching Bridgerton and drinking like a ginger lemon tea. But now, like, I don't know, I'm trying to do a bit of dry January, and I'm just like, I don't even want wine right now, but it just feels like it's something to do. And the other thing is, like, I'm hungry and I can walk to the shops, that's fine, but I just don't know what I want. And then like I was walking around the house thinking like, what do I want? I don't know what I want. What I really want is someone else to cook and have company. I don't even care what they cook. I'm always craving something and hungry and eating something, but like today I just like my stomach's been grumbling, but I just can't like even think about what I want to have for dinner, which is like a first world problem. But yeah, I'm just struggling with all this like bloody lockdown, breakups, life, finances, no job, poor. And I've had an offer
to go back to South Africa for 2 weeks and just hang out with a friend there. And it sounds like so nice to be able to go back to. I mean, I miss the sun. Some vitamin D would probably be good. But it's like the scariest time in the world to be traveling right now, and you need to do like a PCR test, and I just don't know if it's wise traveling around the world during COVID times. Like, what's the point? You know, I've got dual citizenship, dual nationality or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know what to think or what to do or what I want. I'm stressed out. I don't like it.